Forever someone who thought he would never do anything more than maybe just lose some baby weight or find some new friends. It can be so much more than that. It's an incredible opportunity.
Tell you to say my name. Oh, are we going through?
Oh. Hi guys, I'm Jamie Messina from Boston. Oh God, you caught me off guard there. I'm a cat mom to Layla, motivational kitty on Instagram, and in my spare time I like to rap.
Hi guys, my name is Taylor. I'm from Tampa, Florida. I live there with my husband and our little dog, Marley. I'm a former professional dancer. I still teach ballet. I teach PIO and Size live. I'm certified in those two formats. And I am a coach because I want to empower women to overcome hard things. We lost our first daughter last year, and that is a huge why for me to just teach women that they can do hard things.
Hi guys, my name is Alyssa Shoemaker. I've been a coach for 4.5 years now. I'm a mom. I have 3 kids who are like everything to me. I was a registered nurse and I came into this business because of health promotion and disease prevention. And I've been able to retire from nursing and just do what I love. And I'm just so excited for you guys because it's amazing, it's positive. I'm all about personal development. I'm all about all the stuff that I guess, positivity, the things that I've heard, sometimes go over a little woo-woo here. Well, I'm that person, so hopefully you guys learn a little bit from me on personal development and self-growth. So that's kind of what you guys will find me always talking about.
Did you go yet?
Hi guys, I'm Rachel Mitchell. I am from Mississippi. I had to think about that. I don't know why. But I'm from Mississippi. I've been a coach for a little over 3 years, and I am a full-time college history instructor, so I do this I work full-time. I have 2 beautiful boys, Henry and Milo, and I can tell you that when I signed up, well, actually when I wanted to lose weight almost 4 years ago, I never thought I would be in London, England because of it. So I'm just really thankful this business has blessed my life in so many ways. I get to incorporate my faith into it, which is huge for me, and I'm just really excited to be here.
Hi, I'm Farron. I am a wife and a mom of 2, and I have just been a coach for a little under 2 years. So, I started thinking about that when Melanie was like, you think of something to say, and when I first got up, I was like, I'm Farron, okay, bye. And then I was like, let me think on this, and I started to think, okay, I've done this for just under 2 years, and my dream was I remember watching everybody, and it was be that girl in this community, and people that wanted to empower other people. And I thought, that's me. I want to do that. I want to do all those things. But I was overweight, and I wasn't where I wanted to be, and I didn't think a lot of myself. And so, but I was I have, the right to make my own choices. I can be whoever I want to be. And I decided at that moment I wanted to be that girl. I wanted to be on that team. I wanted to change lives. And so, to think that just under 2 years, you all are in here, and I think, I remember that point when you just started, and, can I be successful? And it's damn it, I'm here, I'm in London, yes, you can be successful, and to think I could do that in just under 2 years, and yes, I could be that girl, is pretty freaking amazing. So I am not only honored to be here, but I'm super excited to be with all of you because we got some good looking women here, we're gonna change the world, right?
Hey guys, I am Katie Ursta. I've been coaching for 5 years, a little over 5 years. I have 2 boys, Nick and Dom. They are a handful, and I miss them like crazy right now. Nick is 7 and Dee is 4. And they're chilling with Dad right now, so they're having a good time. I'm also a cancer survivor. I was diagnosed with stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma, so blood cancer. It will be coming up on 4 years, I think. Might be wrong about that. No, it's 4 years. And I have to tell you that while I was going through treatment, my business grew a little over 300%, and that was because I leaned in. I leaned into the business when it got really hard. I leaned into the community, and I leaned into the culture and the people. And I shared my story unapologetically. I talked about how when you don't know what else to do, you sweat. You sweat for people who are going through hard things. You sweat for people who can't. And on the days where you are unable to physically sweat, others will so kindly sweat for you. And the ESM mission, Every Sweat Matters, has raised at this point well over $100,000 for various cancer researches.
Hi everyone, my name is Tasia Burno, and I'm a diamond coach, and I've been coaching with the Dream Team United for about 3 years. I'm from New York, not the city. It's closer for me to drive to Canada than it is to New York City, although I would love to be living in New York City. And I truly believe that I live the life of balance. My husband and I own 2 bars, so we are in the nightlife, and we love a great cocktail, and we love some great food, but I also am a fitness instructor. I am certified in 4 different formats. I teach spinning, Hi-O, size, a little bit of quarter force that we did this morning at Hyde Park. So I really do feel that this business has given me a sense of balance. You're doing something for other people, but you're doing something for yourself. You're learning how to be fit and exercise, but you're also learning how to rest and take care of yourself. So there's a whole lot of balance in this business, and I've held on to that, and I truly embrace it.
Hey everybody, my name is Bianca O'Brien. I am originally from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and I live in South Florida now with my husband, and I am a mom of 3 girls, a 15, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old. As of right now, I've lost about 70 pounds with our program, so I actually came into the business not for business at all. I just wanted to lose some baby weight, and then people started asking me. I was a nurse at the time, like Alyssa, I'm a retired nurse as well. So people started to ask me what I was doing, and I just couldn't shut up. I couldn't shut up about Beachbody. It's been 4 years, I still can't shut up about it. I'm so excited for you guys to find out what our programs are about. You guys are going to fall in love.
All right, hi guys, my name is Julia Overfield. I am a mom of 4. I have an 8-year-old little boy named Brody. I have identical twins who are going to be 6 in just a few days. One who broke his arm the day before I had to get on the plane here. So I really wasn't sure if I was going to make it or not, and thankfully he didn't need surgery. So I got him to all the appropriate doctors and a cast on his arm with the help of a lot of prayer and friends. So he's taken care of, but I'm really excited to be with you guys. I didn't want to leave out my daughter, who's 24, and I also have a granddaughter. So I may be the only grandma in the room, but that just shows you, obviously, that age really doesn't matter very much here.
Hi there, my name is Hillary Dixon. I have been a coach for about 3.5 years. It just goes so fast. But by day, I'm actually a baker, so I work a full-time job, and I've mastered time management in this business, so I'm your girl for those questions. But I am married, I live in Ames, Iowa, and I am a mom to a 4-year-old son and a 2.5-year-old daughter. They're cute on most days. I love them. I do. I love them. But when I got started in coaching, it was because I was a mom. I didn't recognize the person in the mirror, and I needed a change. And I luckily had a friend that was doing this thing called a challenge group, and I was like, yeah, sign me up, do it. But from there on out, I knew I wanted to help other women feel just as I did. And then from that, it turned into wanting to show other moms that you can follow your dreams. You can have something that's your own. And not be afraid to set aside time for yourself every day amongst the busy. So we are so excited for you guys to be here today, and we are really excited to get started. So I'm going to turn it back over to Megan.
All right. Alright, so I hope you guys realized from that you just heard from 12 different women of 12 different ages with 12 very different stories. So in that, you might see something that you can relate to, and that was me. You know, when I got started, I had nothing to do with the business, and I didn't know what an MLM meant. I didn't have a clue what coaching was, but I saw all this, and I really wanted to be a part of it. And you can see here, I am a mom. There's my kids flanking on me with our fitness pictures we got done recently. And I am a wife, and before all that, I had nothing to do with fitness. I was a CPA. I worked for a large public accounting firm. Some of you might know it's KPMG. We had an office in London, but I once thought that if I worked for this accounting firm, maybe I would actually get a chance to travel abroad. I did not stay there long enough, because what happened was, when I became a mom, I realized that my dreams of being this big, successful career woman totally went on hold, because I pretty much missed the first 2 years of my daughter's life. So if you don't know anything about accountants, I literally spent about 60, 70 hours a week working. I commuted an hour to and from work, and my husband, when I would come home in tears, he's like, just quit. I'm like, but I can't quit because I was the accountant and I knew that financially it wasn't an option for us. So I pushed through that, and when we got pregnant with our second son, and I was going through that whole process all over again of having to go back to work and not being able to stay home and take care of him, we realized that if we pinched enough pennies, I sold my car, I took on his truck, he then drove this, he's like 6'2", drove this little bitty HHR car to and from work that was his business car, and we made things work so I could be home. And I was like, this is it, like this is a dream come true. I don't know if there's any stay-at-home moms in here, but it was really hard to be a stay-at-home mom. I was very used to my independence. I'm a go, go, go. If I want something, I buy it, and I don't think twice about it. And when I was home, like, we didn't have the extra income. Like, there was no wiggle room. We were actually like $10 short every month that we would like float things around and figure things out to like not bounce the mortgage payment. And it wasn't even the business that got me started, but I was so not me. And it was about 8 months after I had my son, and I saw a post on Facebook, probably much like something you guys thought that got you here today. And I was like, I want to try this. My husband's like, just buy it. And I'm like, but we can't buy it. He's like, just buy it. And I was like, okay, I'll buy it. So I bought it, put it on the credit card, and I was like, okay. And I didn't even know it was a 21-day fix. I canceled my Shakeology HD the day after I ordered it because I swore I would never buy a bag of that again. And I went all in. It was a 21-day program. So I told my husband, you're not allowed to drink any of this because I'm going to actually follow it for 21 days. And my coach said, take your before pictures. And I said, no, thank you. And she's like, you have to send me your before pictures by Sunday night to get into the group. And I was like, fine. So I took them, I sent them to her, I deleted them, and then she sent them back to me. She's like, you're going to want these later. And I didn't even do anything in that challenge group for the whole first week. I watched. But at the end of that first week, those who participated in that challenge group got really good results. And I was like, all right, maybe I can do this. There's women I don't know. I didn't know, I was clueless. I never took a meal, made a meal plan. But I started checking into the group, and I started sharing more. And I realized that there was something about the accountability. So I got all in there, and I was like, okay, this is great. I sent my 16-day results to my coach, and she's like, these are incredible. You should be a coach. And I was like, no, thank you. I'm not interested. But the idea got in my head. She planted that seed with me after I got those results. And when I told her I wanted more Shakeology, and although I couldn't afford it, she's like, but you can become a coach and get that paid for. And that was the trick for me. So it wasn't about building some business that was going to take me to London and send me on these trips all around the world. It was really just about being able to do something for myself. And being able to continue that Shakeology. And once I got that Shakeology for myself, I was like, now I feel selfish because I really think my husband should have this too. So I'm like, okay, so I'm covering the Shakeology, I'm helping 3 people each month. Now I want to help cover his shakes too. And I started with these small goals along the way. And as we started to see this, my husband's like this is something. And I watched all the people that you see here that have been in the business longer than me. And I took it as an attitude of, why not me? They're moms, I'm a mom, and they didn't have any social media background, and I don't have any social media background, so there is no reason why I can't do what they do. And I told myself I was going to give it 1 year. And not just a year of being a coach and kind of sometimes sharing on social media. I was going to give it a year of hands-down consistency. And from that day, I posted every single day on social media. I shared, I watched what they do. They say do this, I do it. Oh, lost it? Okay. They say to get on a call, I get on a call, and on that call they tell you what to do, and I took action. And I did that for a year. And when that year came up, I realized that I was building an actual business, and the goals started coming. And I sat down, I remember with my coach at the start of the next year, and she said, where do you want to be? And I was like, I want to be able to say that I can match that old audit salary that had me working 60 hours a week. And see, I thought I wasn't going to cry. I cry every time I talk about it. Don't have an hour and not to. But that job that had me working 60, 70 hours a week away from my family, all evenings, all weekends, I matched it by 1 year with here's my kids. And I'm the one that gets to get her off the school bus at the end of the day, put the kids on the school bus at the end of the day. But it wasn't because I just sat around and watched. You have got to take action with it. And I promise you, if you do what everyone here tells you to do, you will be successful with it. And just start thinking about those small things. Maybe it is cover the cost of your Shakeology. And then I went on and paid off my student loans. So I could then talk about that to my social media. I want to be able to say, I took this income that I earned through this career, and I did this with it. Then I could talk about it. And then people were like, you're making money at this? I'm like, yeah, you want to do it too? And I remember one of my old coworkers said to me, she's like, I'm jealous that you get to do this. And I said, you don't have to be jealous of me, because you can join me. And she did. Oh, sorry.